In the gentle rhythm of daily life across Japan, there is a phrase that quietly guides families, chefs, and elders alike. Ichi sansai. Translated, it means one soup, three dishes. This humble formula, rooted in centuries of culinary tradition, is not merely a way to set the dinner table. It is a philosophy for nourishment, balance, and longevity, a cornerstone of the healthy Japanese diet, especially in the fabled blue zones like Okinawa. Imagine a kitchen at sunrise in rural Okinawa. Tatami mats creak softly underfoot as an elder prepares breakfast. There is no rush. The simplicity of Ichi Sai is about more than filling the stomach. It is about honoring each ingredient, each moment, and each other. A miso soup simmers gently, sending up a fragrant steam of fermented soybean, seaweed, and tofu. Nearby, three small plates are arranged, a piece of grilled fish, a handful of seasonal vegetables, and perhaps a serving of simmered beans or pickles. Rice, though not counted among the three, is ever present, a silent staple. This seemingly modest arrangement holds profound wisdom. Ichiju Sensai is not about excess, but about variety and harmony. It invites us to savor, to slow down, to appreciate the colors, textures, and flavors of each bite. It reflects a deep understanding of nutritional balance, a wisdom validated by modern science. Let us explore what makes Ichiju Sansai such a powerful foundation for healthy aging, and how its elements support the extraordinary vitality seen in Japanese blue zones. The heart of the meal is the soup, most often miso, rich in umami and teeming with probiotics thanks to its fermentation. Miso is more than just a comforting broth. It is alive, a living food that nurtures the gut microbiome. Research has shown that fermented foods like miso and natto, another Japanese staple, contribute to improved digestion, stronger immunity, and even a calmer mind. In Okinawa, centenarians often start their day with a bowl of miso soup, believing it to be a tonic for longevity. Alongside the soup come the three dishes, each with its own role. The first is usually a main protein, perhaps a piece of grilled mackerel, sardine, or salmon, lightly seasoned and cooked with care. Fish is a rich source of omega-3 fatty acids, which have been linked to reduced risks of heart disease, better brain health, and lower inflammation. In Okinawa, pork is sometimes used, but always in moderation and often as a flavoring rather than the centerpiece. The second dish is often a vegetable side, showcasing the season's bounty. Think of crisp daikon radish, simmered pumpkin, or sautéed spinach with sesame. Japanese cuisine prizes variety. Over the course of a week, a family might enjoy dozens of different vegetables, roots, and greens. Each adds its own vitamins, minerals, and phytochemicals, supporting cellular health and reducing the risk of chronic disease. The third dish might be legumes, such as simmered soybeans or a serving of natto. Natto, with its distinctive aroma and sticky texture, is an acquired taste, but its health benefits are remarkable. Packed with protein, vitamin K2, and beneficial bacteria, natto supports bone strength and cardiovascular health. Studies suggest that regular consumption of natto and other fermented soy foods is one reason Japanese elders maintain such resilience well into their later years. Completing the meal is a bowl of rice and a small plate of pickles, tsukimono, offering crunch, color, and a touch of tartness. These pickles, often made from radish, cucumber, or plum, are not only a palate cleanser but a source of probiotics and antioxidants. But Ichiju Sansai is more than a checklist. It is a ritual, a daily act of self-care and respect for nature's gifts. The Japanese word itadakimasu, spoken before meals, means I humbly receive. It is a reminder to be grateful, to eat mindfully, and to recognize the hands and hearts that brought the food to the table. This mindful approach extends beyond what is eaten to how it is eaten. Meals are not rushed. Each bite is savored. Chopsticks allow for smaller portions and slower eating, giving the body time to register fullness. This is one reason why, despite the abundance of delicious food, overeating is rare and obesity rates remain low. Scientific research supports the wisdom of Ichiju Sansai. Studies have shown that a diet rich in fish, vegetables, and fermented foods correlates with lower rates of cardiovascular disease, stroke, and certain cancers. In Okinawa, where the principles of Ichiju Sansai are woven into daily life, Elders enjoy some of the world's longest lifespans, with remarkably low rates of dementia and frailty. But the benefits of this way of eating go beyond the physical. Meals are a time for connection, family, friends, and community gathered around the table. In Japanese culture, sharing food is an act of love, a way to nurture relationships and strengthen bonds. This sense of togetherness, known as yuimaru in Okinawa, is itself a powerful predictor of longevity. The Japanese concept of ikigai, one's reason for being, also finds its place at the table. For many elders, preparing and sharing meals is an expression of purpose, creativity, and care. The act of cooking connects generations, preserves traditions, and fosters a sense of belonging. Physical activity is another thread woven into the tapestry of healthy aging in Japan. Rather than structured exercise, daily movement is integrated into the rhythm of life. Elders climb stairs, tend gardens, walk to the market, and participate in radio taiso, a group calisthenics routine broadcast on radio and television across the country. These gentle movements build strength, balance, and flexibility, reducing the risk of falls and maintaining independence. Gardening in particular is both a source of fresh vegetables and a form of movement that nourishes body and spirit. In Okinawa, you'll find elders in their gardens at dawn, hands deep in the soil, harvesting sweet potatoes, bitter melon, and leafy greens. This connection to the land is a wellspring of vitality and joy. The influence of Zen philosophy is felt, too, in the quiet simplicity of the meal. The Japanese aesthetic of wabi-sabi, finding beauty in imperfection and transience, encourages gratitude for what is, rather than longing for what is not. A misshapen carrot, a chipped bowl, a drizzle of rain at the window, all are embraced as part of life's rich tapestry. Scientific data reveals the tangible benefits of these habits. Japanese elders have some of the lowest rates of cardiovascular disease in the world. Their bone density remains higher, and their risk of falls and fractures is lower, thanks in part to the nutrients found in their daily meals and the regular movement of their routines. The diversity of plant-based foods, combined with moderate portions of fish and legumes, creates a dietary pattern that supports healthy aging from the inside out. Let us consider the role of fall prevention, a crucial aspect of aging well. In Japan, elders often practice balance exercises, sometimes as part of their daily radio taiso. The nutrients in their diet, especially vitamin K from natto, calcium from tofu, and magnesium from leafy greens, help maintain bone strength. The physical act of sitting on the floor, as is common in many traditional homes, requires flexibility and core strength, further reducing the risk of falls. Community engagement is another pillar of Japanese longevity. Meals are rarely eaten alone. Even in advanced age, elders participate in neighborhood gatherings, festivals, and group activities. This sense of belonging reduces isolation, supports mental health, and provides a safety net for those in need. The Japanese approach to aging is not about denying the passage of time, but embracing it with grace. Wrinkles are a sign of experience, white hair a badge of wisdom. Meals are prepared with intention, eaten with gratitude, and shared with joy. The principles of Ichi offer a daily reminder that health is not a destination, but a journey made up of small, mindful choices. For those wishing to incorporate Ichi into their own lives, the path is gentle and inviting. Begin with a bowl of miso soup, simple to prepare, endlessly adaptable. Add a piece of grilled fish or tofu, a side of seasonal vegetables, and a small serving of beans or pickles. Serve with rice and eat slowly, savoring each bite. Invite others to join you and give thanks for the meal. Let your kitchen become a sanctuary of well-being, where food is prepared with care and eaten with joy. Let the colors and textures of your meal reflect the changing seasons. Let each meal be an act of self-respect and connection, a daily expression of ikigai. In the end, the wisdom of Ichi lies not only in its nutritional balance, but in its embrace of life's fullness. It teaches us that health is built not on restriction, but on abundance of flavors, of movement, of community, and of gratitude. As we look to the elders of Okinawa and beyond for inspiration, we see that the path to healthy aging is paved with simple, daily acts. A bowl of soup, a walk in the garden, a shared meal, a moment of mindfulness. It is a path open to all, regardless of age or circumstance. May we each find our own way to Ichi Jusansai, and in doing so, cultivate a life of balance, vitality, and gentle joy. Across Japan, from the bustling cities to the quiet countryside, the principles of Ichi Jusansai continue to nourish body and spirit. They remind us that longevity is not only a matter of years, but of the quality with which those years are lived. They invite us to slow down, to savor, to connect with ourselves, with others, and with the world around us. In this spirit, let us honor the wisdom of Ichi Jusansai, one soup, three dishes, as a timeless guide to healthy aging and a gentle reminder of the beauty found in everyday life. The Healthy Aging Japan Way is not a strict regimen, but an invitation, a call to embrace the ordinary moments, to find joy in a simple meal, and to gather at the table not only to eat, but to live fully and well.